And if you're looking for escape of a less hazardous nature, then this is what you'll find within the confines of BBC1 tomorrow evening, beginning at 5:45, when Jim will fix it for more hopefuls to break out of their mundane existence, including young Katrina, who becomes a diplomat in Moscow. And then at 6:20, Joe Maplin fixes it for the staff of his holiday camp to perform short plays written by his girlfriend in Heidi High. 4 more contestants compete for a chance of a dream holiday in Bob's Full House at 6:50, and then at 7:25 we're off to the Telecom Tower for an experiment in thought control in the Paul Daniels Magic Show. Bergerac's girlfriend Susan is responsible for the sale of a desirable little residence at 8:10, but the estate agent's description of the place gives no clue as to why the poky little bungalow attracts so much attention, and before he knows it, the Jersey detective is involved in a murder inquiry. Well, I'm not allowed to tell you anything about the next programme, except that it's at 9:05 and it's Carrot Confidential. Following the news and sport at 9:40, we've Cagney and Lacey, and at 10:45 there are highlights of the World Series Cup cricket when England play the West Indies. And rounding off the evening, our late film stars Sidney Poitier, and Bill Cosby has 2 friends who embark on a double crossing scheme to raise money to pay for a new meeting place for their lodge in Atlanta. And they even dabble in hypnosis, exclaiming, "Let's do it again," at 11:35 tomorrow evening on BBC1. And now I look at the weather. There'll be fog patches again tonight, with some of them quite dense. Most places will stay above freezing, although, as last night, 1 or 2 areas may have a touch of frost. Tomorrow the fog will lift and slowly clear away to leave the brightest weather in Northern Ireland, eastern Scotland and northern England. But in the south of England it could well stay quite misty over the hills. Temperatures tomorrow will be very similar to today's, being highest in the brighter northern areas. And that's our look at the weather. Well, that just about wraps it up for BBC1 for another night. If you'd like music and conversation throughout the wee small hours, then Radio 2's well qualified to provide it, with Stuart Hall just about to come to the end of his show, handing over to Bill Reynolds at 1 for Night Ride. But from me, David Miles, on behalf of everyone working on BBC1, may I wish you a very peaceful night. Good night.